In this quick tip, we're going to show you a quick technique that'll help you reverse the numbers in a duct line if you go to do a numbering automatic and the numbers are actually not coming in the proper order. For example, right now what we're going to do is highlight the duct using current selection. And this particular tutorial only helps you to reverse the numbers when you're using the selection option, current selection. Here we've done a window to highlight the duct. And if we come in here to our auto number icon on our automatics panel, and we go over to the selection criteria, and we want to use this particular option, current selection. Well, PractiCAD is going to number this duct based on how AutoCAD perceives it was highlighted, what order it was highlighted in. For example, we're just going to run this automatic as is. We're going to press OK. Currently, you can see that it's actually numbering it 1, 2, 3, going in sequential order, duct line forward. However, what if we wanted to be able to highlight the duct and get it to reverse the numbers? Well, what we can do is if we run a selection automatic that just highlights currently selected duct, and we run that automatic, it will reselect the duct that's highlighted and reverse the selection set. So currently we know that we highlighted it once, and we've got duct that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over to this selection auto selecting. And all we're going to do is run a very simple automatic. We're going to say selection, current selection fittings. So we're going to choose fittings, and we're going to say current selection fittings. And under conditions, we're going to make sure we have the fittings checked. So it's a very simple selection automatic. All this automatic does is grab the fittings that are already currently selected. However, if we press OK, you don't see that it's reselected the duct because all it did was highlight the duct that we already had highlighted on the drawing. However, by doing that selection automatic, it does reverse the numbers. For example, if we come right back to auto number and we run the exact same automatic based on current selection and press OK, you're going to see that these numbers are actually now in reverse. So the reason why we're pointing this out in this quick tip, let's undo. We offer as default automatics, we've got one of them in your default data that says select fittings current selection. And there are tutorials that go over all the data that comes with PractiCAD. And this one right here, select fittings current selection, mimics the automatic we just created going through this button. So what we're saying is we could highlight the duct and then come over here and simply click on select fittings current selection, and it will reverse the selection order. We just clicked on it once. You won't see it on the drawing, but it reverses the selection order. And now we can come and run our piece numbering automatic. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the automatic that's already there. It saves the settings. We're going to press OK. Now what you can see here is that it's reversed the numbers. So why is this a handy feature? Well, what if you're using piece numbering automatics here all the time? It's very rare that customers go up to these two icons to run automatics because they don't want to choose all of the choices. There's a lot of options for auto numbering in terms of placement. So what they much rather use is automatics here. So let's just take a look at two automatics. I've got one here that says piece numbering and tags, current selection. So we can highlight this area, and then we can run this automatic we got our cursor on, piece numbering and tags. And what that does is it numbers and tags it. And you can see that the numbers are going backwards down the duct line. Well, if we ever ran an automatic and we realized we want to reverse the numbers, that's not what we want. We can just hit Control Z to undo, highlight the same area, but before we go to hit this button, we can use our select fittings current selection. All it does is grab the fittings, but it's also going to reverse the selection set. So if I click on this once, we've just reversed the order. And now I can come right here and click on the automatic we just used. it runs the same thing, but now the numbers are going in a different direction. Now, all of the tutorials that show you how to run through your numbering automatics show you that we've got automatics for duck line forward, duck line backwards, and you can use those. But this is a neat little trick just in case you do want to reverse the selection set somehow and you don't have the proper automatic built in your libraries to do so. So that'll conclude the quick tip on reversing the numbers.